Motherfucking light, baby. Yes, we on. I like this. Yo, what up, fam? Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Stump to Go Getter, live and direct from H Town, bringing y'all nothing but that California love. Yes, indeed. Of course, tonight I got my partner here, my main man Derek in the building.
Man.
And tonight we got another special guest in the house, my main man, Mr. Mendel.
Peace, was good.
Yes, indeed. Let's give him some cheers, man. Yeah. This is one of my down brothers that has been down with me for sure since I've been here. You know, started off as coaching my boys in the football system, and just actually chopping it up one day, realized how much we had in common, and just took it from there. It's like now it's a brother to me, and that's real talk.
Straight
But
up.
but anyway, man. So since you're new to the crowd, let everybody know a little bit about you, man.
All right, cool. So my name is Mandel. I go by Scoops. I'm from Virginia, 7 cities, 2 up, 2 down. Shout out everybody
ahead,
back
man.
home. And what's ironic, we were just talking, and we all came to the H at the same time around 2015. Joints mad crazy.
Yeah, we did. We did. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
And you know the way the spirits and them energies work to find three the hard way that came here at the same time.
For
man,
real,
that
for real.
joint is crazy.
Yeah,
Anyways,
for real.
You know, I'm from the 7 cities. Been here for a little bit, and I'm just trying to make my mark and do what I got to do by my people, and my family. So
Most definitely. Yes, indeed, man. You know what I'm saying. I'm glad to have you here, brother. I appreciate you taking the time to come do the podcast,
Straight
brothers.
up, bro.
No doubt,
Ain't
no
nothing
doubt.
but love.
For
Yeah.
sure,
We
man.
ain't here.
Yes, indeed. So, of course, we all know it's Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all the mothers. My queen. Happy Mother's Day, babe. I love you. You know what I'm saying? And my mothers. Happy Mother's Day to y'all, aunties, and everybody. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, man. Shout out to my wife. Happy Mother's Day, because you the one made me go.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, shout out my wife, my queen. You be easy out there in the mo. Rest in peace to my mother, Crystal Mason.
There you go.
October 21st.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I mean, October 2021.
There you go.
Her mother, Gwen, ain't nothing like, like
Rest
moms.
in peace. Most definitely.
Yeah.
No. Seriously, no. You go there, man, because you ain't never lied. I want to hear it, man, because I'm blessed. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I know every day that I have Equilla J, that I'm blessed, man. And I say that because I got another brother, man, that lost his mother, and he was it's my aunt, and I in a sense of me always feel for y'all, and actually got a chance to meet your mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is ironic. I got a chance to meet her, and so really sweet lady and everything. And you're most definitely her twin, and I'm mine's too.
Yeah.
But man, they hold such a special man. I'm telling you, the real ones, the ones that put in that work. It's not an easy job. That's why I take my time to play with y'all ladies and take shots at y'all sometimes. But I just want to keep it real and be on the balance. But honestly, man, we can't really hold a candle to what y'all do. And I'm gonna be honest
Hell
with you.
no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna play with you. You know what I'm saying? The job of a real mother, you know what I'm saying, is it's never rewarded correctly. And I think that's
And
the
it's
blessing.
never done either.
It's never done. It's never done. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. We as dads, we get to our limit to where we like it's like this motherfucker and it is that, and we can go in our section and be us, and everybody got to come to us a certain way. But moms, they got to come out and face the BS and deal with the, you know what I'm saying? They got to stir the crowd. I think that was one of the most sexiest things that I love about my wife is that the way she controls the crowd, like the family. When I'm mixed emotioned and I may be pissed off and storming and shit. The way she bring that shit together is what I was like. I love that because I done dealt with otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it looked like to be good and bad. And also coming from a great mother. You know what I'm saying? Equilla J, that lady is my road dog. You know what I mean? I love her to death. She was one thing I could say about growing up under her umbrella is that I always knew that I had somebody that had a nigga back for sure. No matter right or wrong, she gonna have my back. Now she may scold me in private, but in public, I'm riding with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know. But I ain't gonna hog it, man. Give me some. Let me know what's up. How y'all feeling about it?
About what? About Mother's Day?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I give Mother's Day up to all the props to the mothers, man. For
Yeah.
real, you know, it's some good ones and there's some bad ones.
Yep.
I'm listening to y'all, you know, I ain't really got nothing good to say about my mama, man. You know, so I ain't gonna say nothing. They say you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. But it's Mother's Day. And I'm gonna say Happy Mother's
Did you?
Day. boy.
Okay, well, no, okay, but did you have any kind of mother figurely example,
Well,
like a grandmother,
before
aunt?
me and my mama fell out, man, we were 100.
Okay,
I'm
let's
talking
keep it
about
funky. Keep
yeah,
it funky.
We was on, man, and another woman came into the picture, man, and that broke up the happy home. My wife.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, some of
Yeah,
that. Some of
yeah.
that.
My wife came in,
Yeah,
and my mama
okay.
wasn't feeling it, so I didn't take the road that she wanted me to take.
Wow.
You dig? And me and her, we ain't been good for about 5 years. So my solid 5. No, you, I'm me. So, but you know, she is a mother. When I was growing up, though, she held it down. She did
Right,
all the
right.
motherly stuff.
Right.
You dig? She
Yeah.
didn't play no game. You know,
Right.
like I told you, and you don't know, I was the only child for 12 years. So me and my mom, we were like partners. You dig?
Right.
So growing up, my brother came along. He 86, so I'm 12 years older than him. He was more like my son.
Right.
So
Y'all so separate. Yeah, you the caretaker of this dude.
Right. But mama, she was solid.
Right.
She was solid, man, all the way up to about 6 years ago.
Right,
You see what I'm
right,
saying?
which is unfortunate.
So if I was to give my mama props prior to the time we fell out, she gets everything. You
Yeah.
dig? Me and her was so tight that me and my wife used to fall out by
Right,
my mama.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Okay,
And
okay.
then once I started really gravitating toward my wife and giving her the dude that she
Treating her
deserved,
like she's supposed to.
right, giving her what she deserved. Now my mama like, well, this
It's like a slap in the face.
yeah,
Yeah.
She wanted to,
You know,
she
and
wanted
to
to rule
see
it.
at the same time, so it's all about an understanding, right?
Right.
So when you have been the only son, favorite son, or the son that she looks up to, or whatever the case is, since you took those vows or whatever, she has to understand that your wife come first.
Right.
Now,
Right.
not
That's-
her,
that- and
but
that-
mama's
that's-
always gonna be mama.
But you know what? That'd be a tough
You know,
pill to swallow. That'd be a tough pill to swallow for them. No, for real.
But they know it,
For
bro.
real,
They
for
just-
real.
They know it. They just want to be in control. They know it. They,
Well, you
they
know-
they need to back up, and them are the
Yeah.
ones who tell us. Well, my mama told me, "Hey, man, listen, man, find a wife, find a good thing." He leaves his mother and father and go with his wife.
That's what the Bible
This is-
says.
this- Yeah, that's what she taught me.
That's
I
what my
ain't
mom-
from the
that's what my mom
You see
taught
I'm
me
saying?
too.
So if you coming from the book with it, why you getting up so upset when I got it?
Because it's I wouldn't say it's a power struggle. They make it like a love struggle, a love and attention. Because
Yeah,
one
it's
thing-
more about love and
yeah,
attention.
because one thing I'm starting to learn and understand is that, man, women, and people have said this in the wrong context, but women are emotional creatures.
Right.
Okay,
No,
they are
that's
emotional
said the best
creatures.
way you can say it.
All right, and
Exactly. Facts.
so if you don't give them the warm and fuzzies, you don't let them know that you love them, you appreciate them, or whatever. They start thinking twice and having other thoughts, and the next thing you know, it's not just a love struggle; it becomes a power struggle.
Yeah, that's what it really boils down to, that power struggle.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because like he said, that time structure, who's getting more time? Who's getting what? Women love more attention.
Right.
That's what happens. And see, that's how I don't even know, but I know because I done been in those shoes before. It's like, yo, well, do she really need you to be there at this time? Do you really need to go fix this and
I've
that?
been there.
It's exactly. So it's like, I'm gonna tell you one thing about women, and this is the truth, ladies. I love y'all, but let's just be real. Y'all are so competitive, like when it comes to your men's time. You know what I mean? Whether it's with the daughter to the mother, mother to the mom, they want to have all the time. And I notice because I have 5 girls and a wife and a mother. And the most thing I'm spread out about is the time. Well, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. But my queen come first, well, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But that structure of letting them know, like a mother or a daughter, that they're still secure and they got it, that be the whoop wop. You know what I'm saying?
And still go through what you going through.
And still doing yeah, because nobody takes time to figure it out, like, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got your lifestyle, that's cool, but focus on this.
Right. And see, with men, when it comes to things that we have going on, it's not like how some women, I say some women.
Most women.
But some
women.
women.
What you mean?
It's not how
Most women.
you have some women that, when they have something going on about it, they're going to talk about it, they're going to express it. You're going to hear a few different viewpoints. You're going to see their mood change with different
Bunch
things.
of gossiping.
Whatever.
A whole lot of that. A whole lot of that.
You
That's
know,
where the talking come in at.
A whole lot of that.
So, you're gonna get that, but when it come to us, it's like we say it once, twice, if that, and then we go on about our business or we get quiet because ain't nothing changed for us.
Nah, because we stand on pretty much. I know a lot of times when we say things, we sound crazy as men, but please believe that we standing on what we saying. We standing on what we saying. Women are gonna say a lot of shit to you, and they not standing on most of it. When I say standing, I mean 10 toes down firmly, and they only don't because they don't know most of the time what the hell they really want, right? So it's like, all right, so you can a woman can have, let's say, a problem with you about let's not say a woman, your wife can have a problem with you about multiple situations from one situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you didn't do this one thing, then you wouldn't have had all these other problems. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I was being real. That's how complex they are. But, I love them to death. Yeah, y'all some complex creatures, but.
And there's nothing, there isn't anything wrong with that per se. At the same time, it's a delicate balance. And I ain't gonna front, man. I'm not a master of it at all.
Right. Well, no, we all learning day to day, man. What happens is this, we get our first impression about women from our mothers. You know what I'm saying? They the first blueprint of what we feel like a woman should be or what it is and what it don't, And so we take that and then we get to hooking up with them and we start learning out. That's when we really start finding out about them. Because your mother, she shouldn't count. And the reason why I say that, because it's unfair, because she's loving you always in a different way that you ever gonna get love.
Real talk.
And that we as men, we look at the women to be able to love us in that same way, and it's not.
Nope.
It's not that.
Okay, question.
What?
The way our mothers raised us, these are the example of the women that we are gravitating to, or that's in our mental of what we may desire in life, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, why they get mad when you find what you find what you like, and now she got a problem with it? Not per se have a problem with it, but like, well, I don't like her.
No, it's a problem with it.
Yeah, okay. It's a problem with it. Whatever your mama see in this little girl that you don't see,
right,
she trying to protect you from it.
Right.
Well, mama's always gonna be the protector.
Always gonna be
you know
there.
what I'm saying?
Always gonna
no
be
matter, we could be in the jungle and she's still gonna step up and step in front. That's
it's about
It's why they gonna give us the game and then hate on the game when the game comes.
True enough, because
see what I'm saying?
I agree, because
being a mother, they still want to protect.
Yeah, they want to tell you about what's coming, but also be there. Like it's exactly.
Right.
So it's
when they
like
go down how they didn't give you how they gave you the game, and then you didn't take heed. They still want to be there, like you hurt my son, fuck you. But
right. And they let you know that because as a father, that's how I feel about my daughters. I will always feel like it's always gonna come a point where I gotta show him that he don't love him. You can't love her the way I love my daughter.
But we know a nigga don't want to do nothing with pop. That's why we
right,
look at our daughters.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. But see, that you got to understand. At the same time, mothers look at it the same way too, because they look at their sons as catches. They look at us as valuable.
True.
No matter how America look at us, our mothers look at us as winners.
Changing my perception.
You feel me? So it's like now your mother looking at you. That's why I always say that. Before I judge a woman, I look at the situation and how I would do it as a man. And if I would do it similarly, then I can't judge her. And as a father of daughters and boys, I understand. Because I have my daughter, and my main thing is that no matter who she with, I tell her, man, ain't nobody gonna love. I'm your dad. They ain't gonna love you like me. And that's a mom saying the same thing, and it hit different.
Yep.
But
it hit different.
It hit
True
different.
that.
It hit different. But that's something we gotta understand. It's like, listen, your mom is your first. That's the first woman you fall in love with.
Yep.
That's your first love.
That's your first.
That's
love.
your very
Hey, boy,
first
that was so-
love.
that's why me and my
So-
wife used to
yeah.
fall out.
Yeah,
Man, me
yeah.
and my mom was so tight, man. I don't give a fuck. Couldn't nobody come between me and my mom.
Exactly.
Straight
Exactly.
up. And my wife knew it, but
Exactly.
she had enough nerves and steel to be like, man, y'all got an unhealthy relationship.
Right.
She's more than your mama. She need to just be mama.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what is you saying? Cause that's mama.
Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's mama,
Yeah.
man. You know? So we had to fall out. She was like, well, if it came down to me and your mama, I was like, mama, you dead. You ain't even got to finish the conversation. you dead, man. We ain't got to finish the conversation, man. You out of there.
And you know what's sad? And I'm just keeping it real. Men, all women, I hate to tell y'all, but most men feel like that. Like, I'm just being
When it come down
honest.
to
When
the
they
mama,
mom,
man,
if they really love their mother, and their mom has really been like that to them, almost definitely. Because like
but
I said,
it take that strong man though to understand the relationship in a marriage.
Yeah.
And then to take your mama, because y'all might not talk about it, for her to separate that umbilical cord up
Facts.
from your mama.
Facts.
Now you
Yeah.
have someone that can do
Yeah.
the things,
Yeah.
take over.
Yeah.
But some mamas, like you said,
yeah.
I'm now getting it about the protection.
Yeah, that's what it's
I'm now
about.
getting
That's
it.
what
That's what it's
I'm
about.
now
It's
getting
not,
it.
it's
So,
not
yeah,
no,
I
it's not no
understand
slight on you. Because I went through that before, and even now in my marriage today, and I don't take no big slight like, oh, she feeling like I made a bad decision or my wife ain't good. She just feel like, nigga, I'm mama. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, nigga, I'm mama, and being a parent. That opened up my understanding a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because I just had a situation with my daughter. It was like the same situation. Like, nigga, I'm daddy. You know what I mean? There's no other male specimen above me to you, baby. And of course, my daughter, she like, yeah, she loved me to death, and it was a beautiful moment. But then I had to understand, like, okay, this is why now my daughter going through the shit that she's going through with her boyfriend's mother. Because his mother feel like I do about my daughter, except that I got to throw the slug. She's not putting in the work like I do. But she still have those emotions in her head. I got to say what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But,
So my mother was a little different, right?
Okay.
So in the sense where my mother understood the difference, like, hey, that's your wife.
Right.
You're supposed to do with your wife. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm here to give you advice. You know what I'm saying? You're my son. I love you, but that's you and your wife.
Right.
Pay
You know what I'm
attention,
saying?
ladies.
And, as we say, dear mama, happy Mother's Day, all that.
Yep.
My mother and I, as well as my wife, were all Aquarius, right?
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
I'm February the 7th, and my
Yeah.
wife and mother are both
I know,
February the 12th. So, man, that thing crazy. Like,
Yeah.
happy birthday, but and
My dad is an
Oh,
Aquarius.
look, what that mean?
My dad is an
Oh,
Aquarius.
you happy? You can't get away with that. Happy birthday and what?
Like happy birthday and happy birthday. So I ain't trying to separate y'all.
Yeah.
I want to give y'all
It's
your
finna get a little
individual
gritty.
attention, but
Right.
all right, well, let's do whatever. Let's
Right.
just celebrate all month. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, my mother was a little different in that aspect, and she always made it known that I don't care about none of y'all. That's my son, and if I don't feel welcome here, I know how to move around, and I'm still gonna treat y'all like everything is cool. You know?
Right.
Never mind.
She wasn't worried about her place.
Right. She was never concerned about her place. She always made it known, and being from the East Coast, coming here, people took that as aggression. Like, they took me when I first came here, like, y'all East Coast, y'all live as hell. Can y'all calm down? Like,
With a southern, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
They
these
kinda
I don't know about all southern, but I do know Texas. They're very territorial. They're very territorial. So it's like, don't get it twisted.
Friendly.
It wasn't just the East Coast, because I get it. I'm from the West Coast. I get the same vibe from some people.
Yeah,
like,
they-
just because
they
I'm from
dress-
somewhere different, just
Yeah,
and
why
it's
you
like,
look mean for?
Yeah,
And
yeah. It's
see,
like,
in my family, it's like, ain't all that hey, unless somebody getting joked on, there's a fight or something funny on TV, there's no smiling.
But you know
there's
what?
This mean mug all day.
But you know what? Believe it or not, what I learned. No, I understand. And believe it or not, I learned that they the same way. You know what I mean? It's like it's just like when it's like with a dog in his territory. He not gonna like nothing. He could be in commons with a lot of things that's another dog's approaching, but it's his area, so he like no. And these cats is very territorial, and it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I tell you one thing. Since this is it. I'm getting back on subject. But to you Texans, listen, us out of towners, all we do is see the opportunity that y'all don't take advantage of, and we lock in, and that's what we hear. Because it's a lot of opportunity that be left on the table, and places that where we come from. We taught to not leave nothing on the table because it's not as plentiful from where we're at. So yes, you're right. We are migrating from all these damn places to fill up this place, and we love y'all too. Thank you. But anyway, back to the mothers.
I ain't gonna let him get away with that. I'm not gonna let him get away with that.
Yeah, I had to throw that.
I'm gonna tell you the real difference, right?
To be continued, but to be continued. But
conversation.
But no, man, I'm jiving because like I said, my mother is a strong individual and she's from Texas. Mom's is a Texan, and I always like one thing I learned, and I'm gonna give y'all credit, ladies. Y'all Texas ladies is some hard-working son of a you-know-what. I'm just going to be honest. I've never seen so many women truck drivers. I never seen so many. I ain't never seen, man, I've never seen
Shout
so.
Shout out to y'all too, boy. A lot of y'all look good.
There you go.
Y'all got the social media.
Yeah, we see y'all look good too, man. For real.
With the Amazon
Man,
leggings,
and so many,
and some of y'all tripping though.
Insecurity.
Come on now.
Insecurity.
Y'all don't be dressed like that.
Man, they insecurity thick as hell now. Our women, our African American, they in the security. Man, you go out there to the forts. I mean, not to the fort, to the ports.
Yeah.
Man, it's all black out there. Yeah. All black. But I love it, man. And I always wonder why. I'm like, damn, my mom is a real, like, she get down, like, all growing up. I was like, she work hard. She clean different. She clean different from my aunts and them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hollering this West Coast shit, y'all. Listen, my mom was from the South. She clean. She know how to get it right. Mom's doing it different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, what she had to take me back south. She had to bring me back down here. And she like, this my roots. And I seen my grandparents. I said, okay, this how y'all get down. This way y'all get down like y'all get down. Okay. So yeah, much love, because that means something. And I love the culture about it. You know what I'm saying? And so, much love and respect to y'all Southern women, man. I ain't gonna stir up too much dirt.
I know you. Cause listen, I know what's popping off down here in the side. You hear me?
For sure.
A lot of y'all know good, but we gonna talk about the good. You dig? You know how to cook.
Yeah, no.
You know how to clean. You know how to be responsible for it. See, a lot of female, y'all got it misunderstood, in my opinion, when you come talking about independent. Don't need a man for this. Don't need a man for that. Woo. Get off the bullshit. Who gonna fix your brake? Yeah, you drive.
Wait. So what? First of all, okay. So I agree with you. I'm gonna say that, okay. But you gonna kill him. You can't kill him on Mother's Day.
Hey, look,
I apologize.
Family.
You snap back in reality.
I drive the truck. Damn it, you can at least change the brakes.
No, listen.
Yeah, y'all are doing the big.
Listen.
Women are doing the big all around, not just in the side, which we know.
Worldwide, y'all. Hey, y'all blessing everywhere.
Mother's Day.
And I'm gonna take it back to why some of these women are like the way they are, right? Mm-hmm. And this is definitely a topic for another time. But ever since slavery,
they took it back to slavery on their ass. He went back to slavery.
Talking about people.
How they used to take the men from the family and they used to break the bucks or whatever the case is. And then fast forward to the crack epidemic and whatever, where the husbands, the men have been coming out of the household, right?
Right.
So that took women from being the house mothers or just the wives.
They have to be the providers.
And this is where that whole alpha woman complex comes into play. Yeah. Because they had no choice but to step up to fill both shoes and those roles.
That was designed to do that though.
Yeah.
True, that was designed to do that. Like
the only defense I have in that, about that for the men in that era, because I was raised in that era, the crack era. Niggas was trying to hustle.
True.
right? And doing the hustle, niggas got locked up, going back and forth, trying to
Shoot,
get back
that's
up
another
on the
part
feet.
of it.
Right.
That's another part of it.
That was
But
one
that
of the
was
reasons-
planted. That was another seed
True.
planted in the black community to divide us. You know, no matter
Did a damn
whether
good
it's like
job.
exactly, it's
Yeah.
like they
But
tried
we
because
coming
before.
back. Oh, we
Right.
coming
Well,
back.
no,
But
no.
Yeah, the
We
we
family.
never, we
Yeah,
really
we-
never left.
Huh?
But the like I said, this
In the media eyes.
In the media eyes, there you go. I agree.
want
I agree.
everybody
I'm
to
about to say that.
understand
I'm about to
this
say that.
whole
Yeah, 'cause we-
alpha male, alpha woman is nothing but a mental complex.
Thank you.
Okay, it's really a mental complex. Talking about some alpha male, beta male, all that good stuff. It's all a complex. And if you see yourself in that role, then you know maybe you need to do like Michael Jackson said and look at the person in the mirror and check yourself.
Yeah, I think what it is that what happens is that you get you get a woman that came up in that era and bit and bit the bullet and actually, well, let's say drank the Kool-Aid or whatever, right? She drank the Kool-Aid, you know, when that and believed, oh, I could be independently strong, don't need a nigga because whatever,
ain't nothing
why?
wrong
Because
with
they always
that.
have
At
it.
the
No,
end
but
of the day,
listen,
yeah,
but listen,
now
what
some
you
of
do
them-
is what you're doing is now when you do that, because a father is just as important to a daughter as he is to a male.
Right.
So when you do that, you raising a daughter, a girl, a young lady to think that, oh, I don't need a man. I can if I can provide for myself financially, then I don't need a man. And that's the problem because it start being financial and it start taking everything else out of it. At the end of the day, you need a man for more reasons just than finance. We need a woman for more reasons than just in finance. But the way that the society and everything perpetuate things is that it's all about money. And that's what happens. Like when the low income and things of that nature came into the ghettos and they started kicking the men out the household, they made it a money thing. And once it became a money thing, then that's when the house of us became divided. And that's what you have today. That's the reason why you don't have as many mothers that should be celebrated in our young generation, because a lot of them is so driven by money. That's what they're taught. They're taught, if I can provide for myself and I can do this by myself, I don't need a man. And we're missing the big picture. We're not good for each other just for finances. You know, my wife is a blessing to me for many reasons, more than finance. She hold it down. She's independent too. She got her own business too. You understand? So it's not about that though. It's about being there for me. Hold me up when I'm down. Being that encouraging word. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Like
That's
having my back. So
hold on, let me
that's
hold
what
the
that
shit.
boils down to.
That's
So-
gonna be a whole nother conversation.
No, but you know-
but I get it.
No,
I
but
get
you
it.
see what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what it. That's where it goes though.
Right.
You know.
And see, the other part to that is, all right, cool. It is some lazy behind dudes out here that feel like, you know, they God's gift to women, and you know the woman should be doing this, doing that. And here's my take on it. When I got married, I needed my wife, my helpmate. You know what I'm saying? Just like this brother say, you know, when I'm feeling down, lift me up. You know, when the world is against me, I can come to my wife, regardless of what we have going on, and she like, all right, what we got to do? You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, spit that smooth talk to me and get me back on.
Yeah, to
you know
get
what
you
I'm
back
saying?
on your groove. Right.
Yeah. And see, and going back to the whole mothers thing, the mothers were already doing that. So when we look at our wives and or significant others or whatever, we looking for something similar. That peace.
Right. Yeah,
You know
that
what I'm
peace.
saying?
If yeah, exactly.
That peace.
That's all men. That's all we want from our women is peace. You know, our women, they want a lot more from us, which is it's not bad. We're warriors. We're supposed to be able to do what we're supposed to do. But what we require is a small thing. It's called peace, but it's made to be blowed up like it's something different, and it's not. But you know, go ahead, fam.
Excuse me. I was gonna say about the peace. Y'all know peace. Y'all done experienced it. There's some cats out there that ain't experienced it like me. I'm sitting between two peace.
Right.
Right? I ain't experienced peace. I did 22 years. Ain't no peace. The
Right.
look he say he had on his face coming from the V, how they was acting coming from the West, that's how they acting in the penitentiary. So you had to be hard at all times.
Right.
The look, the posture, the walk, the
Yeah,
sleep,
and it's the same
talk.
thing.
But
Yeah.
no, it's everywhere you go.
I never found peace. I never.
Do you think-
Right
but-
now,
but-
I'm learning peace. So I'm listening to y'all talk about the relationship and the peace.
That's why.
when it comes, and I'm like, but I know some cats out there like me that don't know peace. Don't.
No,
ain't
and you know what?
experienced it.
I'm gonna tell you
see what
like
I'm saying?
this.
And
That's
now we
why.
just not learning about.
And
this
that's why it's so important. We always sit here and talk about as men how important it is for us to be in our kids' life. That's why it's just as important for the mothers to hold it down. He done party foul. He
got a little
party
tipsy.
foul. Look
He got a
at
little
it.
tipsy,
The
man.
water is
Ain't
getting
even
strong over here. The water getting strong. But anyway, no, that's why it's just as important as for the mothers to stay into the young man's life, because it's like my man saying, without that nurturing spirit that had the right ones there for you to do what you got to do, and sometimes it's not enough for just the wife or whatever. You need that peace. As men, we need that peace. Women, y'all provide us that peace. So that's why today on this episode, we want to just dedicate us to show y'all love and peace and say that we thank y'all for all the real ones for being that in our life, for blessing us with that love and that peace, women. Because
Straight up.
without y'all, I don't know what the hell I would do, we would do,
know
or
I
we
would.
would do. I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all talk that shit, but without women, hey, everything expensive, the sales will go down because we only buy, do that shit because we want y'all. So anyway, hey, we love y'all. I'm glad y'all tapped in. To all my OGs, continue to hit that like button, leave comments. I appreciate y'all taking the time to always support us over here. Let's talk about it. Most definitely. To all the new members, hit that subscribe button and that like button so you guys will always know when we drop episodes like this. And most definitely chime in because we always take that in consideration, baby. Anything y'all got to spit before we out?
2015 the hard way, man. Y'all gonna get it.
Through the hard way.
That's right. That's right.
We got.
Let's get it. Let's talk about it, baby.